So you got Tim Keller. This here is Tim Keller. He is the mayor of Albuquerque. He won a narrow election against a guy that was running against crime. He's a Democrat, a liberal Democrat. Now, you have a bill here where they're trying to close a loophole. Apparently, if it's not over $500, you could just keep on shoplifting. If it's not over $500, you could just shoplift 1 week, get arrested, get bailed out, shoplift the next week, and as long as it's under $500. But here is what Tim Keller has been saying. He's saying that the residents of Albuquerque are screaming for the legislator to help our city. We're screaming for the legislators. We're doing everything we can and we need your help. So if that means amending things later, if it means new bills, that's fine. We just need your help. At issue is legislation that would allow for keeping defendants accused of murder, rape, and other violent crimes jailed pending trial. District attorneys contend it would help close a revolving door in the criminal justice system, but public defenders and civil rights advocates say there are constitutional concerns and have questioned whether it would address the problem as intended. How's that a question? How's that a question? If these people are accused of murder and rape and other major violent crimes, keep them in jail. You do not have you're sitting there, it's a revolt. What the? I think the criminal justice system could use some better discretion, but if you need some lawmakers to pass some laws saying that you could throw criminals in jail. Republican Representative Greg Niebert, an attorney, represents constituents in a rural district 200 miles away, said he's been trying to fight crime for a while. They're saying that New Mexico's 2016 bail reform effort, which was designed to do away with the cash bail system and keep low-level offenders without financial means from languishing in jail, but it allowed prosecutors to seek detention for defendants deemed dangerous. Officials with the Albuquerque Police Department testified Friday about the rise in crime over the last several years. Others talked about crime in the suburbs and in communities like Gallup, Aztec, and Taos. Albuquerque shattered its homicide record last year. So that's clearly correct. If there's a loophole that says murderers and rapists and the worst of the worst of violent criminals, I think nobody would argue with, keeping them in jail for at least a week, right? Don't just let them bail out the next day. There's a guy that was in jail for murder for a year. And then this other bill here about the shoplifters, you got House Bill 29. And so a New Mexico state representative is working to close a loophole that gives repeat shoplifters a break. So thieves can get away in New Mexico with a misdemeanor if they steal less than $500 worth of merchandise. No matter how many times they do it, House Bill 29 would create harsher penalties for people like Rayana Salcido and Anthony Gonzalez. The two have hit the target on Lomas Boulevard 9 times in the past year, making off with hundreds of thousands of dollars. Hundreds of dollars in merchandise, everything from makeup, iPhone cases, and backpacks. They've hit the target on Lomas Boulevard 9 times. 9 times. Because they've never reached the $500 total, the two have never been charged with a felony. The lawmakers say this loophole needs to be closed. What we found is that shoplifters understand that if they steal under $500, it's a misdemeanor. Nothing is going to happen to them, said William Bill Rim, Republican who introduced the bill. If the bill gets passed, every shoplifting charge in a calendar year would be combined, adding the total cost of stolen items together, charging the suspects with a felony. Right now, the bill is in the House Rules and Business Committee. The criminal complaint says Salcido and Gonzalez have also hit 2 other targets in town, along with Ross, and Sportsman's Warehouse. So hell, that's the damn mayor right there, Rayana Salcido and Anthony Gonzalez. They learned that you could just shoplift over and over again.